can see the tail of the tape, welterweight bout, 170 pounds. Yousef Wehbe fighting out of Lebanon with a record of 2-1, 20 years old. And the 26-year-old Nikolai Kozyrev with a record of 1-0.
Yeah, Nikolai has a 10-centimeter height advantage in this one. Really tall
big dudes.
fighter.
Well, big dudes for Thailand. We're so used to seeing smaller fighters here in Thailand. So these men are practically giants at 170 pounds.
So the Muay Thai skills coming in straight away with those leg kicks. Stiff left jab there from Nikolai.
Yousef shoots for a takedown.
Yeah, and he might have got caught with a knee there.
Follows through with his double leg takedown right into full guard. The AKA corner right in front of Nikolai in case he needs instruction. You can hear Yousef's corner telling him the guard's open. I think they want him to pass into a more advantageous position.
AKA Thailand, of course, is an offshoot of the AKA Kickboxing Academy, known for Daniel Cormier and Cain Velasquez and Khabib as well. I'm not going to try and pronounce his surname.
Nurmagomedov?
That one.
Maybe. Well, there you can see Yousef he was in side control for a moment. He's postured up now and he's lost that position. Both men opting for the camouflage shorts. Good thing this fight's not in the forest. It'd be hard for us to see the action.
I didn't even know they were wearing shorts. Good ground and pound coming in there from Nikolai.
On Nikolai.
On Nikolai from Yousef.
Yeah, Yousef looking to get into side control again. But Nikolai using a bit of a butterfly guard here. Not anymore, but he was trying to sort of push Yousef off of him.
Yeah, the legs on the hips and then push off. Short but sweet hammer fist as well there from Yousef.
Well, Yousef in a dominant position for most of this round. But still not a lot of damage dealt to Nikolai. Nikolai's done a good job on bottom of avoiding most of the attempts at ground and pound from Yousef. And there's a triangle attempt from Nikolai. You can hear the roar of the crowd. He might have sunk that in.
See the AKA's
his corner really just came alive. And they believe he's got something here. He's pulling down the head right now.
Yousef trying to turn away from it.
Oh, this isn't good for Yousef at all. He tried to roll out, but he's rolled right into a dangerous position.
I was going to say, one saving grace was he was against that cage.
That triangle looks deep. Oh, and he's out. Good job by Yousef to get out of that position, and now he's back into side control. But despite the position that Yousef's had throughout this round, it's really been Nikolai that's threatened more.
Good knees, though, coming in from Yousef. Heavy legs on the top of the head.
Nikolai trying to roll out of this position. Got a large man on top of him, though.
There again with that right knee.
And there's Nikolai. He's got to be careful of his neck here.
He's covering up best he can to avoid those knee strikes.
He's doing a good job of blocking them with his forearms as he was able to scramble back to his feet. grueling affair here in the first round.
So basically it was the work rate of Yousef there versus the effectiveness of when he could get into the position of Nikolai. But all in all, a good job there from Yousef. Not enabling Nikolai to do very much.
Yeah, just a lot of pressure applied by Yousef Wehbe.
He almost caught him with that triangle, but Yousef just was able to wiggle out of the position.
There you can see it. It was in deep. But Yousef rolled. He was able to eventually roll out of the position. Not before absorbing some ground and pound.
When he was against the cage, he was able to kick away. Oh, beautiful right high kick there from Yousef.
Really quick snap on that kick. Caught Nikolai by surprise.
Well, fighter's looking for that left low kick that time. Overhand left there from Yousef.
A brief opening of stand-up there before Yousef closes the distance and grinds Nikolai back up against the cage.
Yeah, head under the chin.
Exhausting stuff to be in this position. In the clinch. Yousef's got an underhook on the right side. See if he tries to drop down and pull Nikolai to the ground. What Nikolai wants to do here is get underhooks and spin. Spin out of this position or spin Yousef's back up against the cage.
Yousef just grinding in this fight. And Lee Livingston, I think there's been a low blow, hasn't he?
Yousef might have caught a knee to the groin there. Either that or he's just grabbing himself.
Nothing scarier than that on Halloween.
Again, men's health is always a priority here at the Dojo.
Well, the girl's excited. She's got a great view of the action in front of her.
As well as Jacare, who's taking photos.
Thank you for your patience, everyone in loving sanity.
She really is the most excited person right now.
Too bad that cage is there. She might want to just reach in and help him.
I really don't think she's helping, to be honest. If she was near me, I would be tapping out. Action continues.
Well, right back into the clinch position. Which it seems when Yousef's not shaking out his bits, this is his favorite position to be in. In the clinch with his opponent's back against the cage. I feel like I can still hear her. She's still excited.
Nikolai looking to right knee his way out of trouble. It's difficult. Yousef is in a position there where Nikolai has all his weight against the fence. He can't put any pressure forward.
Yeah, this is exhausting stuff for Nikolai. Just to be pushed up against the cage like this again and again. And probably frustrating. He hasn't been able to use any of his stand-up really. Just brief moments to start the rounds. Before Yousef basically just suffocates him. And we've seen Nikolai test that guillotine out a couple of times, but he hasn't gotten it in a position where he's felt comfortable to really attack.
He's actually got a hold of that fence. I don't think the referee can see that. Well, that's a bit low with that knee. He's got the underhooks. He's going to have to try and spin. Try and put Yousef on the fence. He's going for it.
Yeah, even though there's not a lot of damage
There we
coming in
go.
from Yousef, I
There's
was
a
just
spin.
going to say, Nikolai needs to do a better job of getting out of that position. He's not going to be able to win the round with his back on the fence like that.
You hear his corner, Nikolai saying, drop down, there we go.
And he's following instructions.
Yousef posturing up, so he's unable to do so.
Yeah, Nikolai unable to connect his arms behind the legs of Yousef, making it difficult to get that takedown.
Oh, and he's spit his gum shield out.
That's a bit cheeky. Seemed more of like a spit out than it did getting knocked out.
I wonder if that's a sign that he's tired.
It is usually a sign of fatigue. Sometimes a cheeky maneuver to buy yourself a few extra breaths. The ref might just want to give the mouth guard to that female audience member. She might just put it in her mouth.
I would like that. Oh, looking for the trip is Yousef. Oh, and he's back against the cage again. It's a frustrating fight this for Nikolai.
Yeah, frustrating round two for Nikolai. Spending just most of the round just like this with his back up against the cage, being pressured, and not a lot of damage done by Yousef, but he is controlling where this fight is taking place.
Nikolai just doing something, just showing the judges something instead of just lying against that cage again. Good knees there from Yousef. Getting that thrust in that head just below the neck to finish the round. Beautiful right high kick there from Yousef. And then a lot of standing against the cage.
Yeah. Tough position for these fighters to be in, hugging like that. Be much better position if it was a ring girl holding you up against the cage like that.
Sportsmanship.
Kind of strange to see them hug at the beginning of the third round, considering they might spend this entire round hugging.
Yeah, if I was Nikolai, I wouldn't be going anywhere near that.
No hugs. No hug zone.
Overhand right coming in from Nikolai.
Really exciting
And then
moments.
Nikolai looked for a knee.
Yeah, really exciting moments of stand-up before we go right back into this position.
Back to Yousef's home.
His nickname is Silverback, but he might want to change it to See Your Back, because we've been looking at his back this whole fight. You gotta hope in between rounds that Nikolai's corner gave him something, some kind of advice on what to do in this position, how to get out of there, how to turn around.
Gotta try and get those underhooks in and spin as he did
Yeah,
in
he's
the
got his
second
right-
round.
He's got his right underhook in now, but
I suppose technically they are advancing, but in these situations it wouldn't surprise me if the referee just stepped in just to separate.
well, yeah, I mean, there haven't been many strikes coming in from Wehbe, and he's really not even threatening for a takedown either. He's just holding this position, so it might be a good thing for everyone involved if the ref just steps in and separates them. And you can hear Nikolai's corner. They're
I was looking for the
confident.
choke.
They're confident in this guillotine.
Straight into side control, but at least it was something.
Yeah, that's the gamble. That's the gamble you take when you go for those guillotine chokes. If you don't get it, you give up position. And now Yousef's in side control. He's been in side control a few times in this fight. Hasn't really done anything with it. See if he writes a different story here in the third.
Attempted left knee there to the head. Yousef is just absolutely smothering Nikolai.
I guess this time is as good as any to give a shout out to Movenpick and Sheraton, 4 points, and Fairtex and Singh. Good time to go buy a beer as well.
A nice sing, a nice refreshing sing, and then come back to watch this fight.
I just find it a bit strange that with these dominant positions that Wehbe's been in, that he's been unable to really...
He seems very, very content just to hold the position. Oh, good left knee there.
Side position is usually the position that fighters really use to rain down elbows and ground and pound and knees.
To be fair, Wehbe's looked very, very strong in all the positions against the fence and now on the ground.
And heavy. You can see a cut over the left eye of Nikolai.
Could be both eyes. See the face there of frustrated Nikolai. Blood really is pouring from that left eye, Adam.
Yeah, both men are going to need a shower after this fight, but at the moment they seem content to have a bloodbath.
Yousef doing everything he can this last 30 seconds to grind out this win, to grind out this victory.
This is kind of like the action you expect to see at Insanity Nightclub. On a more traditional night.
After the nightclub.
Well, it's been side control for a lot of this round for Yousef.
More of the same, those knees coming in from the side control.
Back into full guard, but frustration on the face of that man, Nikolai Kozyrev. He knows
that he might not have gotten the decision.
I was just waiting for you to finish that. Thank you.
Your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Yousef the Silverman!
Fantastic sportsmanship again shown. A round of applause for the sportsmanship.
Fight fans and party people, if you enjoyed that, enjoy more full metal content and hit the subscribe button. Do it.